Teachers protesting in front of Argentina's Congress are met with strong resistance by the police. They've come here to demand better wages and to protest against a new law the government wants to pass that will declare education an essential service, which they say would deny teachers the right to strike. Andrea Lancete says the government is threatening to destroy the public education system.
Education is a social right, which is different than being essential. It is the budget to guarantee resources and salaries. What the government wants to do is to complicate our right to protest and not resolve the problems we face, where education is a challenge in the middle of social crises.
Argentina's economy is in crisis. With one of the world's highest inflation rates, teachers say their salaries have fallen short.
The government of Javier Milei is implementing a very harsh austerity plan to reduce government spending and fight inflation. It has reduced the funding of public universities around the country by 30%, according to official data. And that's one of the reasons why the University of Buenos Aires, which is one of the largest in the country, has gone on strike.
Most of the budget for public universities is destined for teacher salaries. Jeremías Martí works at the Medicine University, says everyone is struggling.
The
only funding that's arrived is to pay for electricity and water, but the professors have received a minimal raise in spite of the inflation. They're also reducing the social security plan for professors here. Milei's plan is a disaster for us.
Javier Milei is convinced an austerity plan could end the high inflation rate that Argentina has been struggling with for years. In fact, the president says there's a reason to hope, given the inflation rate has decreased in the past few months.
In 6 months, we managed to terminate and end the fiscal deficit. We did a fiscal austerity plan to reduce 15% of the GDP, the biggest adjustment in the history of humanity.
Optimistic words from the president that his plan will work. But universities and the public sector say they need more resources now. And many are not convinced Milei's radical economic plan will succeed. Teresa, Al Jazeera, Buenos Aires.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.